All right. Some guy says that Wall Street Journal's reporting the sub crashed into the Titanic and portions broke off and crushed the sub. Titanic's pretty big. They couldn't see it. All right, here we go. Marcel, how you
No,
doing,
there's
my
no
man? I
windows.
mean, it's hard to, the Titanic's kind of a big thing. Maybe you can avoid it. I don't know.
There's I don't know. There's no windows. There's no windows on the submersible. I heard it imploded though, or I read that it imploded. However, it might not be a reputable source
You think?
reporting that. So
You think? You think?
I don't know what's more. I don't know what's more believable. I don't know what's more believable. All I know is
I'm still trying. I'm still trying to believe you're a millionaire and you want to do stupid shit like this. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to grasp my usage of $250,000. Okay. Do you realize I can grab like all of the guys that work on the platform and take all of you guys to like Kentucky Derby? That's what I would do. I would do something like fun if I was rich. Okay. I would do fun things. Okay. Then I don't want to get. What do I want to see the damn Titanic for, bro?
well. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So lost in the entire conversation. Let's not act like it wouldn't be cool to see the Titanic in a
No,
vacuum. In a vacuum, it would be cool to see the Titanic.
I see it
It
all
would
the
be
time.
cool.
Just go on YouTube.
The problem is I don't want to do what it takes to see the Titanic. Seeing the Titanic would be cool, just like seeing Jupiter would be cool. But I don't want to risk going into space. Like
Exactly.
it's cool itself. Like I don't blame them for wanting to,
Sure.
but I will personally wait
It's cool to see a great
10,
white. Don't want to swim
15,
next to it.
20, 25 years. I'll wait for the technology to be proven and safe and accessible, or I just won't see the Titanic.
Right. That's it. That's it. You know when I want to go
It's
see
the
a
same
Titanic?
thing, but it's the same concept as like climbing Everest. Climbing Everest is cool. It's expensive as shit.
You know when I
Climbing,
want to see a
seeing the top of the
Titanic?
world would be cool, but
When they build a sports bar down there and then they have like an elevator, it takes you all the way down. And it's already been sealed and everything. There's a hotel down there called the Titanic and all that. And they built it right around the boat. So you can, then maybe I'll go down there, maybe I'll do it then after that. But yeah, I'm not getting into a little sub. That's for sure. I can't do that. But anyway, let's get back to the important stuff. Congratulations. Nice
thank you.
job. I watched it yesterday. I didn't see it on the day of. I had a concert and stuff, so I was kind of doing other things and getting ready for that. But I watched it yesterday, so you did good. And by the way, your 30 seconds was magical. Give you props because you gotta show love from where you came from,
I
and
told you that was
you tied it up with a bow. That was really really nice. So congrats on that, dude.
like Valley Christian Academy on national TV. No one would ever thought, man. It is a if you open Google Maps on your phone and type in Valley Christian Academy and go find it in Roseville, California, it is a series of portable trailers basically situated around a baseball field. We have a gym, we had a baseball field, and that's it. And the basketball gym was just big enough for a court and maybe 500 people in the stands, if that. If that. It's small all the way around. Like you never. There was nobody. When I was in school, there was nobody look at to be like, oh, I want to be like that guy, or I want to do this and that. Like, oh man, this guy made it here, so can I. So however I can show the kids that are currently there that nah, bro, like just because you're at Valley, just because you're at the small school, you got 23 kids in your class, you can go do whatever you want. You can go be as big as whoever you want. So I told them, I like I said, if I ever got a platform, if I ever made it a certain, level, that I would do right by the people who got me here, who helped get me here. So
You did good, bro. You did good. That was fun to watch yesterday and see you do your thing with everybody else. That was a lot of fun. When's the next one?
I'm not sure yet. They said that they want me back on. I don't know when, but I think this is that time of year where they start to just see like who works, who can do it, mess around
Yeah.
with the chemistry a bit. People on vacation. So,
Not for
hopefully it can
nothing, you
build
might
from
get
here.
more opportunities because they're making some cuts over there. So yeah, you might have more opportunities down the line, unfortunately, because our business is brutal, dude. Really tough business. All right, so let's get into it. Tyreek Hill. Was he tarpon fishing? Was he hopping on boats? Did he slap the guy? The investigation's on. The investigation's off. He's not pressing charges. He's pressing charges. We've been all over the place with this story. I don't know what the hell to believe, and I'm almost at the point, Marcel. When I talked about this earlier, I just need to see the film. I need to see the video finally because I'm not hearing directly from the parties. I'm not really getting the facts from the police, and I'm getting a lot of shit from all kinds of ends, and it's conflicting. And so you tell me, what do you know?
All I know is what I've been told by the Miami-Dade Police Department, which is they're investigating an assault/battery at the marina from him. That is all I know for a fact. Whatever people are reporting, I can't corroborate that. What I know for a fact is there was a physical altercation. They are looking into it. And that was as of Tuesday night.
So you're like me. You just want to see the video finally, right?
I will. We will.
Right.
Look, we will know what we need to know when it's time to know it. That's usually my belief when it comes to things like this, legal matters, you know what I mean? Like, because it's easy to jump to a conclusion, it's easy to opine and come to the wrong opinion, come to the wrong conclusion. I'd just rather have the facts first. They're saying he hit somebody in the back of the head, he slapped somebody in the back of the head. Uh, I can't have an opinion on it until I know really what happened.
Yeah, because it could be just NCIS Denozo, you know.
It could be light, it could have been hard. Like who knows, man? I know that I've been hit in the back of the head or slapped in the back of the head plenty of times in my life. It makes me angry, but I don't know. I've never been hit hard enough to call it assault or battery. I don't know how hard Tyreek hit him. If it was just like a rip, or if it was a wind up and smack. Like I don't know.
Right.
I can't opine on it until we know the facts, until we know those little
there's video
instances.
There's going to be
I'm sure
video.
TMZ will have it shortly.
I said that it's been 36 hours. TMZ has not bought the film yet. I'm like shocked. Now it's a small business, so maybe the owner can control everything, and maybe he doesn't want to share the video, or maybe the price hasn't been good enough for him to share the video yet. The only thing I don't know is if when there's an investigation, do you get in trouble for releasing that video? That's the part I don't know about that. You know what I mean?
If they found out that somebody in the police department released it, then yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying on the business side, not the police side. I'm talking about obviously the police releases it. That's bad news for them. Yeah,
I think it's one of those if an individual is caught, then yeah, probably. But how often is the?
There's going to be a paper trail. Somebody got some money. You know what I'm saying? So TMZ's account.
When somebody shows up, and when somebody goes from a Camry to a Camaro or a Corolla to a Stingray overnight, then yeah, I think if they pull up in a Hellcat after taking the bus to work yesterday, then I think maybe look into that person. Hey,
yeah.
You coming to some money recently?
Yeah. By the way, FSU baby sending a super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, Marcel, great job on Around the Horn, brother. And thank you, Big O and Sean. Thank you guys for what you do. Thank you, FSU baby. I appreciate you. Dougie Fresh says, Marcel, I live down the road in Stockton. UOP grad.
Yeah, that's Dougie crazy. Fresh. University of Pacific. Know it well. I had family in Stockton for a while. I didn't spend a ton of time out there. It's probably like a 45-minute drive, give or take, down 5. I did fly out of that airport once or twice, though. Once or twice. Coming back to Arizona, like my mom moved from Sacramento to Dougie probably knows it, to Brentwood in the East Bay over near Antioch. It's the town over.
Brentwood is that where the slasher was at back in the day?
No. There's Brentwood, LA, and then there's Brentwood.
Okay. All right.
Bay. This is Bay Brentwood.
Oh,
It
Bay
was the
Brentwood.
town
Okay.
over from where
No,
Najee Harris is
OJ
from.
hasn't done any alleged killing in that Brentwood. It's only the other. Okay. All right, I
No,
got
this one is known for corn.
This one's known for corn. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brentwood
All right.
corn.
All
To
right,
their
Brentwood
credit, the corn was damn good. The corn
It
was
is.
damn good. I'll
Okay.
give them that.
Okay.
Other than that, I hated
What's in
Brentwood,
that
bro.
corn? That it
I
makes
don't know.
it so
There's
good?
nothing else to do over there, so I guess they put all their effort into making good corn.
'Cause
I
I'm still
hated
trying. I'm
summers
still
there.
trying to figure out what Chick-fil-A is doing to us with those chicken sandwiches.
Ah, shoot, I
'Cause
got one on the way. I
that shit
honestly,
is dangerous. Okay.
I
Dangerous.
personally, it's hard to say that Popeye's chicken sandwich is better,
No,
but
no.
they're like there's two tiers of the chicken sandwich. Like there's two kinds. Like
Popeye's chicken sandwich is awesome. It's just different.
yeah, like
You
Chick-fil-A
know what
and
I'm saying?
Popeyes are right here, and then in the same category is like KFC and Burger King in the Popeyes category, and then like McDonald's and Wendy's in the Chick-fil-A category. Like one is like big and crispy and sauce.
Right.
The sauce drives the
The
spice.
taste of the Chick-fil-A sandwich beats every chicken sandwich in all the fast food places.
No,
It's such a tasty little chicken sandwich.
I think Popeyes tastes better. I would rather have a Popeyes chicken sandwich than Chick-fil-A.
The only thing I don't like about the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and I eat it all the time, it's that sometimes it's too breaded, and that's what I don't like about it. And sometimes that's and again, it just doesn't taste as good as a Chick-fil-A.
See, the bulk of the Popeyes chicken sandwiches I've ever eaten were at the Popeyes in Orchard Park, New York, which is the town where the Bill Stadium is, right?
Right.
So if you remember when they ran out of chicken sandwiches, okay?
Yeah.
The Orchard Park one didn't because Orchard Park is super predominantly white. And historically, they don't know about Popeyes.
Right, exactly.
So I kept going there for like 2 months after they ran out nationally. I was like, how do y'all still have it? And they're like, we don't know. I was like, shoot,
awesome.
I'm not even I didn't tweet.
You deciphered why that Popeyes wasn't running out of chicken and the rest were. Yes. That
exactly. I was like,
yes.
I was like, I do not know. I was like, I don't know, who this Popeyes is here for, but it must be here for me.
Yeah. I would agree with that. All right. The Dalvin Cook story. Are you hearing anything whatsoever? I know that now the Jets are being talked about, but I don't even know if they're actually bringing him in or anything like that. So what are you hearing on the Dalvin Cook front? Because I have to ask you.
I haven't heard any update, anything new, any report that Chris Greer is doing his homework. You can say that about any big name that is supposedly available. So, like, with all due respect to whoever that report came from, he's doing his homework.
By the way, the Dolphins, that report was silly because the Dolphins already did their homework. Dalvin Cook already knows what the offer is. He knows where the Dolphins are coming from. I already said that. So that report is silly.
I think
maybe the Jets are now maybe heating up a little bit and maybe they are talking about it. But I can tell you for a fact, the Dolphins have already had this discussion. They already told Dalvin and his agent where they stand. That's it.
I think this goes to show that like it's not as like a home run guarantee as we thought, that he would do whatever it takes to go play for his hometown. Like it's the Dolphins see they're in a position.
Hey, to his credit, he's been very honest, Marcel. He wants money and he wants carries. He's been brutally honest about that. And to his credit, I love him for that. At least he's standing for what he believes he is worth and what he wants to do.
I'm not going to sit here and act like he's washed.
Is he in reality? No, but he's going to learn about reality now.
But Dalvin's he's not washed up. His efficiency took a dip last year, in part because he played all 17 games for the first time. He played every game.
Yep.
So, naturally, it's going to go down a little bit, but he was still a 1,000-yard rusher. I think he's the second. It's top 4 leading rusher in the NFL since entering the league.
Yeah, four straight 1,100-yard seasons or more. Bro.
He's an uber talented running back. The Dolphins just don't need that. They don't. It's not a need right now. So like they're in a position where I'm not gonna break the bank for you. Love to have you. Not gonna break the bank.
Right.
Got 3 running backs they believe in right now. They're more than happy to enter the season with those 3 running backs. If
And I
Dalvin
and I
decides
got to
to,
tell you something. We don't ever talk about the fourth enough, but every single damn time you called on Ahmed, brother, that guy was awesome. Every single time he responded. You know, Salvan Ahmed doesn't get enough credit for being a true pro last year. And this is a young cat, but this guy was ready every time, dude. And that running game did not suffer at all when Salvan Ahmed filled in. So let's give a little love to the fourth running back. And maybe that's what it is about the Miami Dolphins. That's why maybe they feel good about their backs. Like, we don't even talk about Salvan Ahmed. And yet, McDaniel knows him from his days in San Fran. And then McDaniel knew him from last year that when they called him, dude, every time he was getting 4 or 5 yards of carry. He was playing
no, I
terrific
think
last year.
I raved about Salvan Ahmed last training camp. He had a good training camp last year. So
Yeah.
to see him perform in a game wasn't necessarily a surprise. But I think Devon A-Chain can be something special.
I agree.
And I think you want to get they don't need it. Like it's a win-win, right? Like if Dalvin comes, you get Dalvin Cook. If he doesn't come, then it's more reps for A-Chain. Like there's no losing scenario. It's not like, oh my God, it's not like they're rolling. And I say this with all due respect, if the backfield was Gaskin, Ahmed, and if it was Gaskin, Ahmed, and A-Chain, then yeah, maybe shell out a couple more dollars for Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. By the way, he carried the ball 12 times last year, 64 yards, 5.3 yards per carry, and a touchdown. The dude averaged over 5 yards a carry, filling in as the backup back. I mean, that's the other thing that I just think that, you know, again, I think, you know, if it was a lineman, maybe the Dolphins would be much more desperate to sign him, and they'd go after it. But a running back, I think they're happy with their 4, not just their 3. I think they actually like this kid Salvan Ahmed too, and they don't want to crap on him either, unless, you know, Dalvin Cook accepts a deal that is workable in their cap. And if they do that, then you have to take Dalvin Cook because, dude, he's a stud. But it's like you keep saying, nobody's, and it's not just Miami; it's the whole league. You know,
It's hard to be
I
a
was just
big
talking
time
about this
free
before
agent
you
running
came
back.
on. It's practically criminal what Tennessee is doing to Derrick Henry. He has carried your sorry ass franchise for years. You got a quarterback that could never be a difference maker, never be a franchise guy. And this is the guy that's carried you the entire time. Now he's up to his final year. You're going to let him play out his final year, and you're not even giving him an extension. Derrick Henry's the kind of player that you should have retire in your franchise, especially with everything he has sacrificed for your team, because he has been your team right there. He's the guy that
It's
everybody has to game plan and fear, because nobody fears your passing game the way they fear Derrick Henry. And for him not to get a new deal, or, you know, nobody even interested in trading for him, it is baffling, because that's the biggest difference maker or mismatch that we've seen at running back since freaking Barry Sanders, dude.
I think it is hard to be a big name free agent running back. We've seen a lot of running back movement. We see a lot of running back movement every year, this year included. There's some very good guys that have been,
Yeah.
David Montgomery, Miles Sanders, the kid from God, Rashad Penny,
Right.
like that tier of running back. If you're a free agent, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You'll land somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't usually see the Dalvin Cooks hit free agency in their prime. You don't see, Christian McCaffrey isn't hitting free agency. Derrick Henry doesn't hit free agency. Zeke Elliott didn't hit free agency until,
He's washed up.
he's past his prime. Like that, it doesn't happen. And so this is kind of uncharted territory here to shell out that kind of money to a running back who you're not,
Well, Philadelphia
sentimentally attached to.
Philadelphia did it. They got rid of their top back too, and they're just like, "Oh, we got other guys. We're good. We'll be fine." It's the weirdest. Aaron Jones has been awesome for them. They said, "Hey, we can't pay you 17. You got to take 11, or we're going to let you go." And he took the 11 because he knew he wasn't going to get 11 in the open market if Green Bay lets him go. And he's a hell of a back. It's the craziest thing, dude. And that's why I really feel like Miami ends up with Dalvin Cook, because he's going to find out that the deal that Miami offered it's a little less than some of the other ones, but the other situations will be either a tax state, not a great team, this, that, and he's going to have a chance to win, be in his hometown, and showcase his skills for a year. The more this drags on, the more I feel better for Miami.
Yeah, I think I if I had to guess, it would make the most sense. But who knows? Wouldn't be surprised if a team that had a little more of a need, maybe a little more money, just said, all right, well, this is what you're going to pay. This is what you're going to be paid. If you're a running back, man, I don't care about wins. I don't care about wins. I want to get paid while I can. You got 5 years to be a legit running back. You have a 5-year window of real earning potential. Anything after that is gravy. So he's flirting with that gravy zone now. I wouldn't blame him one bit. I'm gonna be upset one bit. If I was a Dolphins fan, if you're a running back, go get your money. If you're a player in general, go get your money, but especially if you're a running back.
Yep. I definitely agree with that. All right, what are you working on ESPN so folks can check you out, my friend?
Well, the Tua story I've been teasing finally dropped this morning. If you go to ESPN.com, you go to the NFL page. It was leading the page as of this morning. If not, you can go to the Dolphins specific site, or you can go to my Twitter account. It's pinned to the top. Just a little background into the why he is doing jiu-jitsu this season, how it could help, so on and so forth. Beyond that, man, training camp dates just got announced, so I will be writing that on my calendar, and then I'm taking it easy. I'm going on vacation next week, and Haley's coming into town. We're gonna go up to Epcot.
Oh, there you Orlando. Go. I love Epcot.
Gotta use him while I got him, man. This is why I gotta either stay in Florida or I gotta stay with Disney, because I will not be flying into Florida.
Don't tell DeSantis that. He won't like you if you say.
I don't care. I don't like him. I'm not gonna fly. You couldn't imagine flying to Disney World, like paying for a plane ticket and Disney tickets and a hotel and shit at the park. I'm so happy. Like, I don't have a kid, so I don't have to worry about them. Like,
oh, wait a minute, you get all kinds of discounts now since you work for the mouse. Don't you like?
Yeah, I get like a 10% discount, but like
10%, cheapos.
It's either 10 or 20, but like, what's 10 or 20% for a pair of for a $90 tiara? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
and a $300 Mickey Mouse ears. A $300 room is $270. Great. All right. Yeah.
No, I'm a Marriott Gold. You get the Disney discount there. I'd rather go I'm staying at a Marriott, like a loft or something property.
Okay.
Like I always do on the road. I'm good on I don't want to be around children. A lot of them. And so that's that. When we went last year, we went with her niece.
That's what parents say after a while too, by the way. They don't want to be around children either.
Look, we went with her 4-year-old niece. That was fun. She's a great kid. Is one child.
So you're not going to Disney. You're staying in Epcot just so you can stay around adults? Is that what you're doing?
Let's see. We're going to Epcot to drink. And then
what else do you do at Epcot?
I want to go to Hollywood Studios because I want to go to Star Wars World. I didn't get to go last year because I was with Haley, her mom, and their 4-year-old niece. I wasn't winning that debate, so we went to Animal Kingdom instead. It was cool. Seeing little girl, she saw the whole.
No, I like it. I enjoy Animal Kingdom. I'm a big animals person. So
it was cool. It was cool. Yeah. Like, easy to get around. We went to Magic Kingdom afterward. Yeah. The end of the night, saw the fireworks show. I don't want to see the fireworks show, but it's not my birthday, so I won't choose that. I hope she's not watching this, so she doesn't know how I feel. But we went last year, and all I could think of, man, as we were tucked in this tight courtyard, was, damn, it's gonna suck getting out of here.
Right.
It was gonna suck getting out of here. It took us an hour and a half to get out the park.
Yeah.
Like, be in line and with the stroller and all that. So yeah, I don't know about all that, but I want to do those. I want to do Epcot and Star Wars. But also, have you seen the Tron ride? I want to do the Tron ride. The
I
thing
haven't done
looks
that.
sick.
I've seen the Tron ride, but I haven't done it yet. The motorcycles. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's one of those. I think you have to
Yeah.
you have to like book at like 7 a.m. that day and
I
try
want to
to
buy. I
have
want
a
to buy
window.
the Tron machine,
The-
the one you stand in. That's
yeah,
like a bucket list thing I want to buy for my home. Is the stand up Tron? That's the one. That's the killer. Have you played that video game, the
nah,
stand up Tron? That you step inside because it's like you're inside a box. You step in. It's not the. There's two different Tron games. There's the regular Tron game that's just a regular stand up and you play and all that. But then there's another one that's a big ass box that you step inside and you play. That's actually that Tron is the best, dude. That's one of my favorite video games of all time. That
yeah.
thing,
When we went last year, Guardians, I wanted to definitely got to do Guardian. That had just opened, and it was
mhm.
like a 2 hour wait without the queue, like
Wow.
without entering the queue. So that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. So you
Um,
got to get in, and then and you got to have your tickets for the Star Wars thing like right away. So that
yeah,
way,
so it's like I'm gonna I'll do some research and figure out. So it might be we can only pick one, and I'll try to get a back-to-back reservations, like day back-to-back days. But it's
right?
summer, so who knows? Either way, it should be fun. It's for Haley's birthday.
All right.
She's calling me right now. She's been up in Connecticut hosting for CBS Sports Golazo, their soccer
Okay.
network.
Yeah.
So
Good.
I think she might have some big news to share with me here. So
Good. Good. All right. Go take care of Haley. Appreciate you as always, my man. Have a great weekend. We'll catch up next week. Enjoy Disney.
appreciate y'all. All
You
right.
got it, baby.
Peace.
Be good. There you go, the champion, baby, Marcel Louis-Jaques. And when we talk about Welt Rheaume, I love those guys, man. I watched them firsthand get Progressive and just crush their asses. And Progressive, just like every other insurance company, when you call them, they're out to take advantage of you. Okay, they're great at collecting the premium every month, but when it comes to actually paying back and taking care of you when you got damage, these insurance companies are pretty slow in that process. This is why Welt Rheaume, they've been here in South Florida for well over 20 years. They're in Hollywood. They service anywhere throughout South Florida, even Florida. One of our listeners in Orlando came down and hired Welt Rheaume. By the way, you don't even have to walk into the offices. You can call. Free consultation. Call Jeff right now, 954-966-4646. Ask for Jeff Welt. Tell him that Big O sent you. You're dealing with property damage, condo damage, criminal defense, business owner claims, bankruptcy, commercial litigation, personal injury. Call my guys at Welt Rheaume. I promise you they will take care of you. And again, the consultation is free. So explain what's going on. Jeff will tell you if you have a case and where to start and how to attack this whole thing so you can get right, because we know these insurance companies are going to make it hard on you. These guys were so good that the guy for Progressive screwed up so much that he got fired. Okay. That's how badly Jeff and Dan crushed Progressive Insurance. So you need these kind of people. And by the way, they have their own adjusters. So if you have any business or home damage or anything like that from a broken water pipe or weather or whatever it is, and you're going to call the insurance company, no. You call Welt Rheaume first. They will send their adjusters so they can make sure what the damage is, and then they're going to call the insurance company for you. You're not even going to have to do anything except collect your check and get everything fixed the way you deserve it. 954-966-4646.